We appear to be good.
So hopefully in the middle of the stream this time I don't get dead named.
I clipped it out for you last time.
Bless you. You're amazing.
Oh, fuck, oh, wait. He's not here. Never mind.
So, welcome back to the Unbound Shores. Where we last left off, the party was in a fight against what appeared to be a raiding party of drow they had stumbled across on their way to an inn for the night. And so as to hopefully get through combat with time left for more role-play and things, I'm going to just jump right into it. Al, you're
up. Give me 1 sec. I'm still signing into Roll20 because Google Chrome is slow as hell. Last time I remember, I tried to get out of range of the light. And I was spotted.
Correct. You were spotted by one who pointed you out to another, but you're still effectively hidden from the rest because they weren't in range to actually be able to tell exactly where you were, even if you'd pointed them out.
Okay. So currently launching game. I'm sorry. I was not expecting to be this late.
Also, just a side note, I managed to update the tokens so that now, when I load you guys into maps, I shouldn't have to give you permissions anymore. It should just be saved and ready to go from the start.
That was
Whoa.
lovely.
That's awesome. Good job.
Nice.
I figured out what I had done right with Kyla's token, because hers worked properly, but I couldn't figure out why the rest didn't.
So currently the one that saw me is the one that's right in front of Dirk. Correct me if I'm wrong.
These two here, the two that are right next to each other, are the ones that saw you and had the one, and like the one that had you pointed out to it. Everyone else is unaware of you.
I can fix this.
Hey, real quick, Tristan, what battle music do we have? Or are we playing?
That's why I said I can fix this.
Oh.
Literally a few seconds ago.
I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Anyways, Al. So, what is it you wish to do?
I'm gonna try shooting the one closest to me using sneak attack if I can.
I guess this... Okay, so that'll be the one in front of Dirk. And you would get sneak attack, and he's unaware of you, so you also have advantage.
Cool. That is that's a 15 plus 5. That is a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. And where's my D8? There it is. And I get to roll 2d6 this level.
Yep. 1d8, 2d6 plus Dex mod.
Yes, which is plus 3. That is 4, 6, and then a 5 plus my Dex mod, which is 3.
So you rolled a 4, you roll a 5, and you rolled a 6?
Yeah.
Alright, he's dead. Would you like to send him into death saving throws instead, as Estel has asked that you try not to kill him if you can?
I'm sorry, Eskel, but no, I wouldn't.
Alright, he's dead.
Okay.
You still have a movement and bonus action.
I'm actually gonna try and move and try to hide myself again. I just don't know where.
Alright, I would maybe suggest anywhere in the darkness, as you have the ability to see through it, whereas you are where others do not.
This is true. So I'm gonna sneak over here. Like, yeah.
Alright, feel free to move yourself.
Yep. Boop.
Alright, and roll me a height check.
Ah.
Or stealth around
17 plus 5.
Alright, that is 22. You are hidden.
Wonderful.
That's your turn. Emily, you're up. You are surrounded in pitch black darkness, and I will see anything. The only thing you're currently aware of is that you saw it start to emanate from your staff, and that you're still on the horse. That's about it.
Wait, what's happening for my staff?
It has
Determined
dark.
that it couldn't see the staff.
Oh, right. So yeah, never mind, not staff, but there is darkness surrounding you.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, Kyla.
That's why I was confused.
Yep, that's my bad.
And the drow can't see through this darkness either? Or can they?
If you'd like to know, feel free to roll some. Well, actually,
Probably
let me roll
nature.
anything.
Okay.
Roll nature.
I don't know shit, I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
I think, but you had rolled Arcana for Darkness and rolled well last time, right?
I do not remember.
She is good at magic, though.
You had. You know it's magical darkness, and that dark vision cannot see through it, but you're unaware of if drow have something other than dark vision with which to see through it.
Okay.
Unless they have some form of special sight, they can't see into it.
Right.
I'll have True Sight.
That would be...
Terrifying.
I'd like some true sight.
Oh wait, I can't go through a tree. Okay. I am going to go... oh wait, why is it attached to me?
Because you are at the center. I will turn that off.
Okay. I didn't want to bring that with me.
I'll have to figure out a different way to.
You're gonna have to paint a zone somehow.
Yep. Yeah, oh, I just turned a square, not.
Now I am a circle of darkness.
Now you're a square of darkness.
A single
No.
square of darkness. It is just me. You're welcome, everybody else.
Thank you.
Come on. There. Fix it.
Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this should be out of the darkness zone. Or see. Give me child. I cannot take child.
I think you should have the ability to move it. Or is...
I can move the
No.
horse, but
Yeah,
not,
you can move the
not
horse,
child.
the child. I'll move that.
There you go. Let's
Actually, I'm
see.
gonna move it back for a second just so I have a point of reference for where the darkness was.
Okay, go for it. I've got to look up my spells, see what I want to use.
All of them.
I can only cast one at a time, guys. Come on.
Suddenly empower every spell.
Alright. There we go.
Miguchi?
There's now a black line that represents the darkness.
Ah, that works.
I'd fill it in, but I think that would cover up your guys' characters and make it hard to tell.
That would be funny.
Yeah, the line should be good.
Well, that's
I
fine.
could enable Fog of War, but then I'd have to clear the whole map.
Not worth.
Okie dokie then. I am going to. I should be within 60 feet of these guys, right?
There's a measuring tool in the left toolbar if you wish to check. It's between the, I guess it should be right below the, 95 class.
It's the thing that looks like an upside down Q. I always forget what it fucking looks like in this system.
I think it's a ruler on a circle.
It is a ruler on a circle. It's just not what I'm like used to the other one where it's just a ruler. And so I'm just looking for a ruler, and so my brain skips over the thing that looks like a twisted on button.
Perfect. Okay, I am going to cast.
But, before you do anything, I need you to make me a handle animal check, because if you're still riding the horse, you're gonna need to do that to try and move it through the darkness.
Okay.
Also, we got
What's-
non-battle horses.
Oh, animal
That too.
handling. Okay, yeah. 16.
You nailed it, ever so slightly.
Nice. Okay.
So
Excuse me. I'm going to cast. Let's see. This is. What? Second level is. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to cast second level Ice Knife at the two homies over here. Well, I guess
Homies.
this homie and this one's gonna get hit as collateral.
Sounds good. Alright, roll the attack, and I will roll some dex saves.
Okie dokie.
Fellas.
So there's
Wow.
D10. Ooh.
Alright, what'd you get?
8.
2 hit.
One hit, yeah.
That will miss.
What? No, you have to do the dex save.
Correct. I had to do the dex save for the other part, but if it's just 8, like, did you add your...
Oh,
That
wait.
sounds
Was it
like
just
damage
straight on
roll.
die?
Hang on. That sounds like a damage
I'm
roll.
confused. I
So-
thought you had to roll higher than a 13 for me to miss.
Okay, so the way your attack works is that it's two-part. You first have to roll a to hit an attack, and that has to beat his AC, and if it doesn't, then he doesn't take damage, but then the knife explodes, and that's the part that's a saving throw. So first you need to check that if you hit with the knife itself.
Okay, whatever.
So that you roll a d20 plus your spell attack.
Yeah, no, I was rolling my d10. Whoops.
Yeah.
So it's not an 8.
It does still blow up even if you miss.
Yeah, it does still
Right.
blow up even if you miss. It's just where you want to check if you hit with the attack itself first.
So you can keep your damage roll, but I need you to roll on attack.
Okay, give me a second. 19. Blow
19.
me.
That will hit. And the ice knife for hitting is a d10.
Yeah, rolled an 8 on that.
So he takes, that one is I. So drown, I takes 8 points of damage, and then he succeeded on his saving throw, but his friend behind him does not.
Okay, that is 3d6 damage. So, sucks for him.
Alright, roll it.
36 is a lot of damage.
2,
Yeah, it's what got increased from the level 2.
Yikes.
5. So 5, 7. 9.
In total?
In total, yes.
Alright, he takes 9 damage. They are both bloody. Meaning they are below half health.
Okay. I can can I still move, or am I done?
Let me see if I move here in just a second.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention to whether you moved or not. You moved a little, I think, right?
So did you go this way? Can you see my cursor at the moment?
Yeah, I see.
Did you go this way or this way?
I went. Oh, why isn't it hello? I went to the front of the tree.
Okay, so then we need to be that.
Why are you going all that way? Like,
Because it's a large creature, you're moving around.
yeah, but I can go between the tree and the bush, right? Like, you're making me go through a bush right now.
Yeah.
Because I would just.
So we could go.
I get the horse, not an 18-wheeler.
No, let's move there. They could probably. Regardless, you have enough movement. Regardless of how I counted that.
Cool.
You still have enough. You have at least 20 feet.
Okay. Here. Come on, do the freaking ding dong ruler thing.
Ding dong dash.
Okay. I'm gonna go back here, I guess. Tom is with me. He just doesn't know it yet. Alright. That's it for me.
Okay. And just so you're aware, as the fight drags on, it's going to get harder and harder to control this horse because it's not a war horse.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Next up, Faziliza. You are surrounded in pitch black darkness. You heard the clopping of hooves, and as far as you can tell, you're alone.
Wait, I thought she... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought she had dark vision. It's magical darkness. I'm just a dumbass.
I would just move forward in the hopes that there isn't end to it, honestly, so I'd move.
Alright, you have 5 feet left if you want to move a little more.
Huh?
I said you have 5 feet left, along with a bonus action and standard action.
I'm trying to see what everyone. Go ahead and cast guiding bolt. I think is in range. That one, yeah.
Poor
Oh, you know
guy.
what? He's got cover. Or does cover count for this?
Cover would count. He would have half cover because he's a bit behind the tree. If he was closer to the tree, he'd have 3/4, but... Since he's backed off a bit from it, he doesn't have as much.
Yeah, no, we'll stick with that. We'll see how that goes.
Alright, roll your attack.
That's a 21.
That'll hit. He is now afflicted with effect. And needs to take some damage.
That's 17.
Okay, he dies, or you can send him into death saving throws if you wish to not kill him.
He can go into death saving throws.
But he's flowing into lightning damage.
He's just... It's like he's begging for someone to finish him off.
With a skull over his face.
Alright, you still have a bonus action and a movement action. Well, 5 feet of movement left.
I mean, I'll end my turn there.
Alright. Thenon, you're up. You are surrounded in darkness.
Let's see. What can I hear?
Roll me some perception. How's it coming over there?
Is 22.
22. Alright. Are you trying to, like, figure out the locations of enemies, or what is it specifically you're trying to, like, identify here?
Just noises. See what I can hear
Alright.
around me.
You've heard you've heard chanting in languages you understand, like Draconic, and one I expect you don't, like Celestial.
Right.
You've heard a large amount of movement off in this direction, along with the horse having gone off, somewhere over here. You have a rough idea of where all the enemies are, so you can, move with intent.
I am going to move diagonally down right until I exit the darkness, at which point I will shoot the nearest enemy.
Diagonally down and right, you said?
Left.
Left.
My mistake.
Alright, that would put you here.
Yeah.
And you have a direct line of sight to an enemy straight to your west.
They're going to get an arrow, a bolt in the chops. Whatever the crossbow. Okay.
So, did you roll your attack?
Ooh, that's a crit.
Alright. Would you like to send him a death saving throws, or...
Well, that's a crossbow. Are you doing? How are you ruling ranged attacks?
As I've been saying, if it's not if it's not a melee attack, you can choose to send him into death saving throws if you want to try and keep him alive. Other words, you can just kill them outright.
Don't tell him.
He's standing right there.
So you're just gonna off him?
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Clang, straight to the head.
Poor guy.
Get for being a filthy drow.
Alright. Do you wish to do anything with your last 5 feet of movement or bonus action?
Let me see what my bonus actions actually are. Bonus action. See, I could use the help action now as a bonus action. What does that actually mean?
If you're standing
They'll
next
get
to
advantage.
it allows you to help somebody with either a skill check or an attack or a saving throw as long as you're next to whatever needs the help. So if you're trying to help an attack an enemy, you have to be next to the enemy. If you're trying to
I
help them skill
don't
check,
because of my subclass.
does it let you do it from a distance?
Yeah.
Oh. Then you can
so
make-
this other one here, he's the only one within range.
Alright, then you can
I'm going to
make
help
yourself-
anyone who wants to attack him, so next person to attack him, I suppose, gets advantage.
Alright. So, then... give him the other symbol of advantage. Alright, so with that, you have 5 more movement. Do you wish to use it?
I've won 5 feet left.
Uh-huh.
I'll just move to here.
Okay. That's cool. Your turn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm answering a question.
Fair enough.
Okay, let me take a look here. So are the ones with X's dead, or
Yes,
are...
ones with X's are dead. If they have a skull symbol, they are in death saving throws.
Okay.
Right, man.
And I am here. Okay. I'm going to move north to here. I'm going to use my action to perform a medicine check to try and stabilize.
Alright. You may do so. It's DC 10 as stated in the book.
Okay, I'm going to do the weird thing. I'm going to click it on the sheet. Hope for the best. No, I only rolled a 7.
Given the fact that you would know kind of the slight differences of drow and anatomy more than most people, I'd say you can have advantage.
Okay. That is a 13.
Alright, that'll do it.
Okay, then I'm going to... So that was 5 feet, 10 feet. I'm going to... Oh, wait, hold on. Happened something... Oh, it doesn't really matter down there anymore. And those are actions. And
You are aware of the drow that have drops. You can't be certain which ones are dead or dying, but you know a few of them.
Right. I'm going to move over to these drow. And I'm going to use my free action to talk to them in their common. And implore them. These people are far superior to you in fighting. You should escape. Please, go back to the Underdark. Cease this.
Alright. 1 second. And just why should we trust someone who was left behind? A whelp like you.
Because I was given a second chance, and now I'm giving you the same. You could stay on the surface, but I don't think you want to. So I'm giving you the choice.
You'll hear the this one here say, perhaps we should run. We were caught off guard. And there'll just be kind of a screech back at him from this one here. Let me to look up the tense of lock real quick, make sure I can play it correctly. Is there more you wish to say?
But no, I mean, I've definitely used more than 6 seconds, so I'm good.
Alright, so then let me check his chance real quick, and then it will be the bad guy's turn. So the full reply from the one who kind of screeched it would have been, "We can't. We have to kill the elf first, then we can leave.
Me?
You are unaware of this conversation.
Unless you speak Undercommon.
Yes,
Nope,
unless you
I
happen
don't.
to speak.
Okay.
I'm just slightly
Also,
stressed now.
I don't think they really know about you.
They don't know where she is at the moment, but she was spotted at the start before she got a chance to hide.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
If everyone while she lives, they'll have our heads.
Why is she so important?
She's an elf.
You should
We
run
need no
now.
more reason. What?
You should run now, then.
And that will be this one's turn. So spent most of his time kind of talking and trying to get his men to not retreat.
Yeah.
This one is going to back off here. Kind of take cover behind this bush and fire a crossbow bolt at you.
Rude.
And miss horrifically.
Less rude.
You see a bolt go flying over your head. You weren't even sure if it was aimed at you.
Maybe it's a signal. Maybe that's the retreat signal.
Alright, and then there's this one. Who's going to run here. And
Bitch!
Cat.
believe take a shot at Vasilisa. Yeah, he will, but he'll. Well. No, because he could have taken it before finishing moving, so he doesn't have disadvantage. But... So. I believe that will also miss. Allow check. Does a 11 hit your AC? That's the only stuff.
I don't think so, but I'm not 100% certain where to look. Oh, armor. Yeah, no.
Alright.
They tried.
That one's turn. That one's down stable. And 30. He has a shot on you, but you're gonna end up having 3/4 cover because he can't quite get around this tree. So this one we're taking a shot at Escort.
I have 3/4 cover.
Yes, because he can't quite get around the tree because it's like still a fair bit of chunk right
So
in front
that
of him.
makes my AC 25.
Yeah, I'm not even sure he can hit that. To be honest, I don't think he can. Yeah, without a 20, he cannot hit that. Even with a 20, if we're going strictly by the numbers, he can't hit that.
Nice. Yeah, 3/4 covers +5. If you ever get told you have 3/4 cover, add 5 to your AC.
Alright, so that one's good, that one's good, that one's good, that one's good. You'll just hear from these two. Shout. They'll just shout, fall back.
I smile at that.
These two at the back. Because at this point, they are outnumbered and outgunned.
And their mission is stupid.
I mean, they're just trying to follow the tenets here. It's, kill elves at every opportunity. This is an opportunity.
It was. Do you fight to the last man to kill one elf?
Apparently they don't. The
Yeah.
one next to you might.
He's dumb.
He's very.
We're gonna try and change his mind. I'm glad that
Knock him out,
his...
tie him up, toss him to his friends. Here, take him back.
Yeah, I'm glad his friends had sense.
Alright, so... Yeah. And with that, actually, Eskel, can I get a perception check for you for this?
Sure. I'm gonna continue.
I don't want to put this up
using-
strictly against your passive, because I feel like you have a bit better chance.
Okay,
You can
so...
battlefield awareness and whatnot.
And I'm not at disadvantage because sunlight is low enough.
Correct. And even if sunlight was up, this is for hearing.
So I got a 12.
12.
Yeah.
Well, it's enough.
Not great.
You actually hear clanking, stilling response come from the, not quite response, come from the cave to the north. But it sounds like they're moving away as opposed to moving towards. So, they may have had a little more help still coming, but apparently with that sound of retreat, no more help is on the way.
Hmm. Sounds good.
Alright. Dirk, you're up.
Okay.
As I recall, you still have Hunter's Mark up and can move it as a bonus action because the one in front of you died.
Yep. It's frustrating. Can I get to here with this cliff thing here from here to there? Or,
Yeah, you could
is that gonna be
you could
difficult?
sidestep it. Yeah, you can make your way up.
Okay. I am going to move Hunter's Mark on this guy
Alright,
and hit him.
hit him with your best shot.
That is a... It's a 21.
21. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yikes.
So, he goes down. Would you like him to be dead or unconscious?
Unconscious.
Alright. You can roll damage if you want, but I'm well aware your minimum will take him down.
It's 10 damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He's nearly paced.
Oh wait, I forgot Hunter's Mark damage. That's 17 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, you actually would have just done enough damage to kill him outright, regardless of death saving throws. But since that's not how this works with NPCs, you can still choose to knock him unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious. I don't want to kill him.
Alright, I'll put a green mark on him. So. Eskel, you see Dirk land a mighty blow, but you know that based on where he was aiming, that the drow in question should be, you know, alive.
Okay.
And with that, the darkness goes down. He was the one concentrating on it.
Oh,
go back to
there's the elf.
Don't wave. I didn't hear the thing to retreat, so,
Well, you heard it, you just didn't understand it.
this is fair.
Everything is being said in Undercommon.
Give me 1 sec, I need to see. What the fuck? It's not letting me move my token.
Don't know why it's set up correctly. Try now.
Nope. Hold on, let me try reloading. Heck. Okay, let's see if this is actually gonna work with me this time.
It's possible.
There we go. Okay. Need to figure out how far. Is this an actual incline?
Yes, you won't be able to scale up there.
Yeah, I didn't
Not-
think I would.
At
But,
least now that you can't actually climb.
I mean, I have climber's tools because my
Well, you wouldn't-
background. But I wouldn't be able to because of, yeah, I'd be using all of my movement. I'd probably just try to get to the base of the incline.
Alright, move yourself.
So, like, right there.
Alright.
And, I assume there's nothing to hide behind. Or
Well,
in.
you're still hidden, and you could press yourself up against the cliff to be hidden from anything above. So,
Okay,
I-
then I'm gonna do that.
I mean, you're darting through an open area, so it doesn't really make sense from a logical standpoint, but from a mechanics standpoint, you're still hidden because that's how the game works.
Oh, okay. Then because it's an incline, I wouldn't see the fellows way back there.
Correct.
Dirk and Haskell.
You can see part of Dirk, and you might be able to see like a shoulder sticking out behind the tree of this guy.
Okay. The red indicates he's bloody, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna try firing at him.
Alright, he has 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Roll your attack with advantage as he is unaware of you.
Thank you, because that was a nat 1. For reminding me. That is a 16 plus 5. So a 21 to hit.
21. That barely hits. Roll damage.
And sneak attack allowed?
Yes, because you had stealth.
Okay. That's then 7 plus a 2 plus 5 and then plus 3 for my dex bonus. That's 17 in total.
Alright, you take him down. Do you wish to put him on death saving throws?
This one, no.
Okay. He's dead. You are no longer hidden.
Okay.
Sorry, did you just attack someone who was unconscious on the ground?
No.
No. It's just Ash saying whoops, Al not giving a shit.
Wait, was that not the one that had the guiding?
That was the one that, whatchamacallit, Thanon had gotten the attention of with his bonus action.
Oh, right.
Go with the green dot right above him. That's the one that's guiding bolt.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Emily, you're up.
Oh, jeez, everyone's on the other side of the gosh darn map. See, I can only move 50, even with the horse, right?
I believe so.
Okay. That's the closest I can get. Okay, then from here... Hey, is this guy here dead?
This
If
guy?
they have a red
no.
X on them, they're dead.
Okay.
If they don't have a red X on
he's
them,
got
they're
like
not dead.
A heart symbol? I don't know. I can't even tell if I could.
There is a drow with a heart symbol that's me.
Wait. Oh, that's you. I'm sorry.
Please don't attack me. I mean, I guess you might, in case...
No.
Just didn't recognize them.
The green dot means they're unconscious, right?
It means
Green
they are
dot means they're
unconscious but
unconscious.
stable.
Yes, unconscious and stable.
Okay.
So if you wish to make them unstable...
No, I won't do that. I'll
Wait,
just,
I'll remind the party that I said last session non-lethal, and everybody there said, I'll try.
I said I'll try. And so
tried.
far, I haven't killed a single person, so...
I would just like to say Al never said anything.
I don't remember agreeing to this.
Well, I have been reminding people as it comes up. It was asked.
Was asked.
I did
Well, I
try.
remember it being asked, but
Those two apparently just don't care.
Okay.
It's not
Alright,
bad.
Bum bum bum. I guess that's it for me. I can't really get close enough to do anything. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna move where I put that thing. Why am I here? Where was I?
We're like back over here.
Can you control see me back over there? Sorry.
No. I'm saying because I went, wait a minute, did I ever actually, because I disconnected everything from my computer to do the upgrade the other day, and then I forgot to check that all my devices went back to being recognized.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over here by the other horse. Make sure the other horse is still Gucci. I don't know.
Horse is always Gucci.
Yeah, I could squeeze through. Alright, making an animal handling check.
Damn fucking horses. Oh, great. 3.
Ooh.
Alright, so then you have failed, which means the furthest you can get it is here, because trying to squeeze that gap is rather difficult, especially in
Okay.
different conditions.
That's fine.
Oh, that was not what I meant to do.
I got flipped. Turned upside down.
Alright,
Your life.
Mazulita, you're up.
God damn it, you guys.
Mazulita?
Oh fuck, sorry. I didn't realize we were done. Do I have to move around this little cliff edge? Right here?
You do, but it's effectively the same number of squares because you can just diagonally move around and then diagonally move back. Well, you could if Dirk wasn't standing there.
Are you gonna
Damn
do
it,
what,
Dirk.
If you go like this.
Dark.
Hmm?
I don't know. I heard a weird noise in the background, so I thought it was the word Dirk.
And then I'll cast Sacred Flame on this one.
And then my brain responded to
You
it.
have, yeah, you have line of sight to. No.
Not the
You
one
have line of
directly in
sight
front
to
of me.
this one.
Okay.
The one directly in front of you is completely behind a tree. There's no way to actually see him from where you're standing. He's in range.
Let's go ahead and do that then. So that's
Alright.
a
Normally you'd
12
have
then.
cover, but Guardian Bolt ignores it. So, can you make a dex saving throw? He got a 7. I assume that's less than 13.
It's 12. But yes, it is less.
Less than 12.
Okay,
I also
don't
assume
roll
this
for
7
shit.
is less than 12.
It's a 2.
2 damage. Alright. Which poor sap is this? C. Drowsy takes 2 points. Alright. Do you wish to use your bonus action?
Mm-mm. Not in my turn.
Thenon, you're up.
What can I see from where I am now? There are a lot of trees and
You can see
things.
dirt and Askel and Vasilisa and Al. But you can't really see anything beyond that.
Oh yeah, that's down. 5,
So you can
10, 15, 20, 30.
right here is like your, you know, the line you can see too.
Well, I can move to here. That's 30 feet.
Alright,
And I'm gonna hide.
okay. Is there anything you'd like to do with your action? Or bonus action?
I believe I can use my bonus action to hide.
Yeah, which is...
Which is...
You have to use one of those to hide, and you can use the other one for whatever else you
Yeah.
want.
It's a 19.
19.
19 stealth, and then I will prepare an action to shoot an enemy I see that comes within range.
Alright. Nope. Nope. Stealthy. Okay. Action is prepared. Eskel, you're up.
That's me. Goodness. What can I do? Well, it looks like all the drow visible on the battlefield are either dead, unconscious, or fleeing.
Since you can speak Undercommon, you are aware of all of these facts, yes.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say in common to my group, I'm going to shout, "They're retreating, let them leave!"
Alright. Do you wish to dodge or anything else?
No. Remind me the actions that Vasilisa was taking when she moved here.
Move and cast guiding bolts at this guy. Sacred Flame, sorry.
It's the lesser one.
There might be one action I want to take.
Will remind you that she was the one that left this one for death saving throws, so she has been
I'm
complying
aware,
with you.
but the others I know are about to retreat, and so we don't need to continue attacking them. So, I think what I can do is feature, racial feature. Oh, no, I can't do any of those things yet. Okay. Nope, there isn't an action that I wanted, so... I would simply move over toward Vaz and just repeat, let them go.
Alright. That is your turn.
Yep.
Do you have inspiration?
No.
Please take some.
Okay.
As you've been doing a fair bit of role-playing what is meant as a combat scenario, so I feel there should be some reward for that.
Thank you.
This one's going to start to back up to here, which will trigger Thin-On. You can take a shot at this guy with cover, or you can hold on. It's your choice.
And I heard Haskell.
Yes.
Wait.
I
Who
did
did I
shout
see?
that they're retreating, so we don't need to attack them. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, if I heard Haskell, I'll hold.
Alright. You hold, and this guy You know, it's just after the season, like, while I don't speak Common very well, I still understand it. So after he kind of comes out and sees you not fire, he just yells "run" in Undercommon and books it, as does his ally. And that's it for initiative, friends. Congratulations. You managed to get out of a medium 1000 XP per person encounter with only a few scrapes. Mostly by scaring the people in front who were yelling fall back, which then got the 3 extra people behind them to never show up.
Yep. Routing is an important military tactic.
Indeed. Which is why I'm doing my best to reward it.
Now
Still could have had them show up, but that just didn't seem to make much sense at the time.
I'm gonna ask Dirk to help me gather the ones who are stable.
Dirk will nod and begin assisting with that.
I'd like to move them to, like, this area over here so that they're near, the cave entrance. Move myself over there. I'm going to say, Vaz, could you please tell me what we need to do to take care of the fallen?
Voice in the sky, what do I know about drow burial practices?
We're going to deal with them according to the Raven Queen.
What do I know about that? Voice in the sky.
1 second.
Been steady burning everybody just because, you know, necromancer can't keep the body, but is that just standard practice?
Well, it's an acceptable practice, not necessarily standard, but it's understandable when on the road and away from a, lich yard. But you could take the time to, dig them at least a semi-proper grave, and, give them the rites of the Raven Queen, hoping that she'll lead them to their desired destination. Well, their appropriate destination, regardless of what they desire.
Okay. Eskel, we have to burn them like the rest, but we can bury the ashes, or at least build a pit that we can bury and say rites over if that's what you want.
Is it possible that we could take them? We're headed to the City of the Gods. Then we would have to do less preparation. There's a Temple of the Raven Queen there. They're probably already set up. We would only have to carry them the last leg of the trip.
How far away from the inn?
Not far. You can see its lights in the distance.
If you could convince people to carry the bodies.
The voice in the sky will point out you could at least put one in the pack horse. You might be able to fit 2.
I don't think draping corpses on our horse is
A good idea.
the best use of
Horse.
the horse, especially if we couldn't fit all of them.
What do you suggest, Dirk?
Voice in the sky. We're close to the inn on the continent side of the bridge, but
Yes.
not. So, like, there would still be a good while before we would get them to the Isle of Heaven to be dealt with that way.
Correct. It would still be about half a day's journey.
It's a good long way to carry corpses that we can burn, bury, and deal with here.
If we were closer to the Isle of Heaven, I would be willing to do this, but I don't believe if we need to stay overnight at the inn.
Then let's do it this way. Let's build the pyre here. We'll perform all the rites of the Raven Queen and leave the sign of the Raven Queen with the remains here in front of this passage into the Underdark. That way they know their dead were treated as any of our dead would be.
That works for me. We can do that.
And the ones who are living?
We're going to have a chat. But I imagine it'll be a while before they rise. Probably about an hour. So that should give us time to build the pyre.
Mm-hmm.
So can we do that?
Yeah, you can do that. You guys have plenty of sharp implements you can use to try and gather, if you want to try and, like, chop down branches or something for larger wood.
We
But
should
you're also
find fallen wood. Chopping living branches, they won't burn well.
True.
Still pretty.
But you're also in a forest and there's plenty of dead wood on the ground.
Sweet. Yeah, go to work picking up that stuff. I would only point out that throughout this whole process, Eskel is very quiet and is not addressing or making eye contact with Al.
As we'll go and grab the nearest body under the arms and begin to drag it towards the body. Leave these.
And he purposely chooses tasks to prepare for this endeavor that put him farther away from the group.
Okay. Where would you like me to move the bodies, since you guys don't have control of those tokens?
I'm thinking over in that corner to the left, over here. I think that's
All right.
where I'd like to do the pyre, because that's surrounded by the cliff edge, so it should be easier to control.
Then, after about an hour, you know, with combined efforts, you'll be able to gather the start for the pyre, along with the having moved the bodies over, but the two that are unconscious don't seem to have stirred yet.
I would point out that I would remove their weapons from them, but I'm not going to bother tying them up.
Alright, do you do anything with their armor, or do you leave them?
I'll leave the armor on. I
Alright.
mean, I imagine it's very recognizable drow silver.
True.
I have no use for it. The only thing I take from them are their weapons, and I put those near the pyre area, so I'm gonna just plant the blades in the ground, and if they have crossbows, set those on the ground as well, so that they're visible.
I will search them for any hidden weapons that they might have to also remove.
Okay. Roll me some investigation to try and see if anything can on them.
My passive investigation is 11.
11. You do manage to find a dagger on one of them, but you don't see anything else.
Great. I put that with the other weapons from that particular drow. I put it with the other weapons.
Fine.
What?
Nothing. Bots are being troublesome.
Okay.
Interesting.
So... Sorry, I was doing some typing things. Is there something you're waiting on me for?
We just need to know when we finish or how far along we get in building the pyre before the people start to stir or show signs of regaining
All right.
consciousness.
I'd imagine you'd be able to build the pyre in a couple hours.
Right, but I think that they would only take an hour to regain consciousness according to the game rule.
Default's 1d4 hours.
Oh, okay. So then you gotta tell us if we completely finish the pyre
So-
and...
You will have completely finished before they stir.
Okay, then I just would say that we're, like, making sure to place signs of the Raven Queen, whatever is normal to the ceremony, but that it would be known that this was performed in accordance with the laws of the Raven Queen.
Once we have things mostly all set, I am also going to, if once I'm no longer specifically needed for the pyre and everything, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the two that were unconscious,
Yes.
waiting for them to gain consciousness.
I imagine that Eskel would be joining you in that, but he would be very quiet.
So it takes you about 2 hours to get the proper pyre fully built and the rites kind of performed. And about an hour after that, this guy here, the one on the left, will begin to stir.
I'm going to stand up and move over to him. Looks like I'm
Alright.
there already. I'm going to say to him in Undercommon, "How are you feeling, brother?"
Rather,
Did he say something?
Sorry, I guess I was a little too quiet to be picked up on the mic. Not like any brother of yours. Oof, Ed.
I wanted to make sure that you had the chance to choose. The others that survived retreated back to the Underdark. You can do the same, but I wanted you to know that you could make the choice that I did. There's no honor in serving Lolth.
And what choice would that be? You want to slaughter our own people?
How many were in the group that came to the surface?
Why should I tell you?
Because I want to understand the percentage that fell.
Fine. Doesn't matter anyways. There were 10 of us in total.
3 fell. I let the others live. None have yet chosen to stay, but I'm hopeful that you'll be the first. I live here on the surface. I do not follow the tenets of Lolth anymore, and I will not go back to her.
Don't say. He says, eyeballing the symbol of Bahamut on your chest.
I have found new purpose in my life. Purpose that does not include causing the suffering of others, or embracing my own suffering as Lolth demands. I only ask that you consider the possibility of a life where you neither cause nor embrace suffering. The choice is yours. If you don't wish to stay, I point to the left, there's the Underdark. Scurry back. And you tell them what happened here. You tell them that Kilgarath is offering an alternative.
Just what is this alternative? What life could there possibly be for any service?
No.
Pain.
The sun is no treasure to me, but some of these people, I raise a hand indicatively, are worth the pain. You needn't choose now.
I will say, when you make your statement of basically there's the Underdark, if you don't want to stay, Dirk's expression darkens considerably.
I figure I am not looking at Dirk, so I didn't notice,
Yeah,
but it's going to have an effect on our...
Drow does.
Yeah.
And you probably, just feel it.
I might.
Good decision, boys.
What decision do I have? If I go and try and return, either you'll kill me on my way out, or they might kill me when I get back.
There was a second group who knew of the retreat call. It's only been a couple hours. We have taken care of the fallen in accordance with the Raven Queen. I don't know exactly what they'll do to you. I know that failure is not looked well upon, but that only enforces my argument, I think, that perhaps you should come with me, and I can help find a place for you on the surface. But that's only going to work if you're able to give up the teachings of Lolth.
For argument's sake, let's just say it. What place could there possibly be for one such as I? One who's been spending that healing on the surface.
What do you do when you are not raiding?
Heal and plan. There's little acceptance for much else.
Are you trained in the healing of wounds?
No, I simply wait.
There are any number of skills that you could learn to utilize for the benefit of yourself and others on the surface. I simply offer an alternative. I turn to look at Dirk, and I probably at that point notice your expression. I'm going to give you a questioning look for a moment, like not understanding this glower, and then turn back to him and say, my friends here would like me not to let you return, so I have implored them.
That brings me back to my question. How could I trust that you'd let me leave? Based on the look in his eyes, I'd have a hammer in my back. If I'm lucky.
Dirk.
If I'm going in Undercommon, if I'm going to hit you, going to be facing me, so I'm not going to let you turn away to get down there. So it won't be in your back.
Dirk.
How many times have you come up to the surface to raid?
7.
How many people have you killed?
Well, I keep count.
I give Eskel a look. It's basically just like, see?
I avert my eyes.
And to Eskel, still in Undercommon. If he goes back to the Underdark, there is no guarantee that he is going to change his ways in any way.
There's never a guarantee of such things.
There's one way to be sure that it's not going to happen again. I look over at the pyre.
Jesus Christ.
Good, Baz, wide-eyed.
Dirk, I was given a second chance.
And you are giving them a chance to stay here.
You're giving them an ultimatum. Either they choose to stay and be the way you want them to be, or they die.
It's better than letting them return to the Underdark and kill countless others. People who are just going from one place to another. Does anyone else speak Undercommon, or is it just us and the Drow?
It's just you and the Drow.
Okay. Because I am
Just you guys.
I am on purpose speaking in Undercommon so that the Drow is aware of
What's
my
happening?
stance on these things. Which means nobody else is. They just saw me look between him and the pyre and look very angry.
Eskel looks sad and like he's really struggling with the situation at hand. The other drow are already carrying the news of your defeat here back to the settlement. So, it's not necessary for you to return.
Still sounds like I don't have a choice, regardless of what it is I want.
You may not.
You have your choice. Just might not be the choice that you want.
Just how will this work? Come with you. What will I? Slave? Captive? Or pet?
We're going to the Isle of Heaven, the city of the gods.
For tongue. Always too well fortified. Good dark warmths.
And there, we can find out what possibilities exist for you.
Fine. If my only choice is to live or die, I see no reason to choose to die.
I will do my best for you.
You believe, but I do not trust. You, Tim, not any.
What about the one who's still unconscious?
He'll have woken up a bit later, an hour after first one.
I imagine it's going to be a similar conversation.
Yes. It would likely end up being the same conversation.
Okay.
Perhaps with a few interjections from the other one who's been convinced she doesn't want to die.
Is he also going to choose to go to the City of the Gods, or is he going to choose to die?
I'm honestly not sure, so roll me some persuasion and see. Because the other one is the one who was even against retreating, so he very well may choose the other option.
I got an 18 on persuasion.
I'd say that does it. He does seem to be wanting to try and live for a few minutes. Although he's not sure how long it'll last.
I'm sorry it had to be an ultimatum. That's not what I wanted.
So I need.
You're going to need to behave yourselves until we get there. We're still a day's journey out, and we need to stop somewhere public on the way. You'll stay with me.
Someplace public.
An inn owned by a human.
So it's a public execution you want.
No. I don't want to execute you.
Perhaps you don't, but he does.
Look,
You have made your decision, and therefore we will give you the opportunity. I have no desire to kill you.
Going to switch to common.
He's going
Don't
to
you?
Insight.
If they are sincere in their, and I also switch to common. If they are sincere in their willingness to atone, and we will see what that atonement must be when we are in the Isle of Heaven. It will most likely not be something as simple as releasing them into the city and letting them make their own way.
Of course not. I'm going to take them to a temple and explain to the clergy there what
But
we
if they
need
are
done.
sincere in their willingness to do that, then we can give them the opportunity.
So I have a question for you, Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
You said you have no desire to kill these people. Were you lying?
Dirk does not believe he was lying.
Alright. Then still do me a favor and roll me some deception so I know whether or not you're able to get a read on you.
That is a 4.
Then at this comment, you'll see the Drow's eyes narrow at you, and then kind of widen in surprise as he seems to believe you. Well, believe you're telling the truth. Doesn't necessarily believe you.
To Eskel, Dirk will give a bit more clarity, I suppose, in where he was coming from in that statement, because it seemed confusing. I would be willing to kill them if it's what we needed to do to protect people. But if they're willing to change, as you seem to so wholeheartedly believe, then we can see.
I didn't want to be down there. They are not me. But they deserve the chance. And I believe, and I'm saying all of this in common to him,
Yeah.
I believe that the ones who did retreat and escape back down will spread the word of what happened. And that's going to change the story down there. Maybe not immediately, definitely not immediately, but word will spread, especially if we continue to treat them this way. If we let them return, which I wish you had worked with me on, then they would know that we were sincere. The ones that did manage to get back will have to suffice. But it's going to make a difference.
I'm concerned that the story being spread is going to lead to an increase in raids, and that is all. But we shall see.
There is strength in mercy, Dirk. But as you say, we shall see.
Mercy is being granted to these two.
A form of it. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to point to the horses and say, "Come with me. We're getting ready to leave."
Bruh, can y'all even see the horses from up there?
No, but I'm gonna point in the direction of the road.
Okay. God damn it, I still can't move Tom.
I'm going to leave the... I'm going to try and, gather them up and get them to follow me over to the road, leaving behind their weapons.
Alright. So with that, you guys, how do you guys try to go about traveling?
Same as before, walk with the horses. I believe that Amelie is riding a horse with the boy.
Can I get Tom movement rights, please? So I don't have to bug you every time I need to move Tom. Please.
There. Now you have movement.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. Actually, it should probably be like this. This horse will look with me. Nice, I have control over all the horses.
Everyone has control of horses.
Okay, well, that was my parade. You didn't have to rain on it.
Sorry. Alright. Please arrange yourselves in your marching order then.
Okay, but like, I'm absolutely gonna have to comment when they roll up with 2 drow. If y'all would like to roll up with those drow so I can comment.
So the pyre should be out by this point, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. So at that point, Vaz will get up and dust off her dress and make her way back.
Also, I can see the, like, cave from where I'm at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. So, what, y'all just rolled up with these 2 drow in tow? I'm going to look at everyone that just walked up and be like, are we just going to leave that cave open for them to come back? Also, why are these 2 here?
They're going with us to the city of the gods.
Uh-huh. And you think that we'll just be able to waltz away with them?
Yes, I do.
You do realize this entrance to the... is it the Underdark? Sorry,
Yeah.
is that a character? Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of her.
You do realize that this entrance to the Underdark is not that far from the inn we're staying at, so it is very likely that they have encountered drow before and are not very happy with them.
I know that
We
I
could-
don't care. I'm
Right.
going to stay at that inn. I'm a drow.
Yes, we can vouch for you.
You can
We
vouch for
cannot.
them too. Because I'm vouching for them, and you vouch for me.
Well, whatever. We'll deal with it when we get to the inn, I suppose. About closing up that cave, though. That might give us an edge on arguing these 2 fellows being with us.
How do you propose to do that?
Voice
Have
of the
you
Sky.
miners' tools?
You know, can we, like, would a spell take down the Or make a cave in or something?
Shatter probably would do it, but we don't know Shatter.
No, I know ice knife and it shatters. It's a knife that shatters.
Yes, but it's not
That's-
something specifically designed to take down objects.
Do we have anything that could take down that cave?
Not really, no.
Shit.
Unless you guys get creative and think of something I haven't, I don't think you have a way.
Eskel just looks tired and upset. I'm going to move to the back of the column with the drow.
So is somebody else going to be leading the horse?
I can take the horse. Whoops. Did not fuck. I fucked up. Here we go.
This look right to people?
And Vaz will look back at Eskel and say, their souls are with the Raven Queen now, and they will meet their final destination. Take comfort in that their souls are not lost.
He's, kind of staring off at the ground in the middle distance when you address him. But as you say this, he's going to raise his eyes to look at you. He's got a very haunted expression on his face. He just says, "Thank you. I appreciate what you did."
She'll just nod and look back forward.
And after... But as you start to take the other drow to the back of the group, Eskel, you'll hear Tom. Are we taking them with us? Are they like you?
I hope they can be. I don't know. Not yet. Just stay with Amelie.
Okay.
Lady Amelie, sorry.
Damn right.
Alright, so I guess... So unless there's more to be said, I guess you guys get moving.
Thomas, got anything you wanted to do or say?
No, I think I'm done here.
Okay. There's a lot going on. You don't have to be a passenger for it.
I know.
So, after about an hour's walk, you guys get to the inn at around midnight at this point. Let's see, that's like click paste. Oh my gosh, it works. So I can copy paste from other layers. But you. so you guys begin to approach. We just head in. Is there any more discussions about drow? I guess placement's the best word.
Askel's very non-communicative during the trip.
What of the rest of you?
Al would be silent.
How long have we been out?
What do you mean?
We left the city. Was it yesterday?
The city? Yeah, you left it. Well, now yesterday we were still in the forest. So that's what. And then you went to the town. So it was 2 days ago.
Okay. Ooh.
Hey,
Wait.
Benon, you up for a little conversation?
Sure, why not?
Nice. Give me just a second, hang on. Um...
Tune.
Bye.
Indeed.
Whoa, hey. I said conversation, not shouting match. So, Duke Thenon, you're from this area, right? Like around this general continent?
Vicinity?
Continent, yes. This area, no.
No!
Nowhere near.
And the same can be said for your sister?
Which same? What I just said or what you just said?
She's from this area? Or near, you know?
She's from around this area, yes. I'm not.
Okay, okay. And you said your sister is working?
Yes.
As a maid, right?
Yes.
Mm. And where exactly is your dukedom again? Remind me, please. I know it's been a while since our families have worked together.
I think they're called duchies.
In the south. And as I recall, our families have never worked together.
Time out. Didn't we establish that at the very beginning?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember establishing that.
Fuck off, god damn it. Whatever.
Yeah, actually, it was the understanding of all of us here that there were pairs of people who had shared backstories. Me and Dirk, and Al, and Vasilisa, and your character, and Nicole's character. That you were
Yeah,
two.
but the shared backstory was, as far as I recall, about how we had met when Thenon had entered the city. Not that the families had known each other.
No, I'm pretty sure, like,
I
your
don't
family was
remember.
supposed to
I
be
don't
like.
remember saying that our families actually knew each other. I don't remember that.
Whatever then. Let's move on. None. Let's go in the fucking inn.
Well,
Are you saying things?
I am thinking of best how to respond to the current situation. According to my notes, there, they, even though it would have been nice to have had their characters having worked together / having their families known each other in past, as I recall, there were reasons that it couldn't have been done. So it was based on whatchamacallit, when they were kind of first meeting in the city. Evidently there was some confusion on that point, and for that I do apologize.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
a
there's
shared
lot less people
backstory
looking.
and I met you 10 minutes ago are very different.
Correct.
Yeah, because
Most
if
of us
it's
are
just
working under the
me
assumption
meeting
they knew each
him,
other.
then there's no reason for me to have, like, been backing him as hard as I have.
I was under the impression that that had been worked out a bit more between the players. Evidently that was incorrect, so I am sorry for the miscommunication.
Well, I mean, no offense, but Jebel doesn't really talk to anybody, so.
That's my bad.
No, I think my talking to people is my bad. I'm not a talkative person by nature, so.
Can we
Is there
put a pin in
anything-
it to work on it? Yeah.
Is there anything major that needs to be changed at the moment that I could address? And
I just... I think it would be good to just have an understanding that this should be discussed between the players and involve the DM, so that
Yeah.
you and you know, come to an actual agreement and understanding between the players, and have it recorded, you know, by the DM, so that you know going forward, here's what the setup is. That should alleviate confusion.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have done some due diligence and double check to make sure everyone was on the same page. Well, I
Is
will.
that something that sounds doable to you, Thomas?
That's fine.
Okay. So maybe we'll have a little chat. Well, you have to go to bed after the game, but you know, maybe like sometime tomorrow, or maybe sometime before the Tuesday game, somewhere where we can know that you'll be around.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
This is fairly early, but with kind of how things have just turned rather sour, I'm not sure I want to continue the session until things get cleared up. Because with emotions being kind of poor towards one another, it may affect things both in and out. Are people okay with that, or would they prefer I continue? I'll leave it to you guys.
I mean, I'm in a fine place. Nicole, are you comfortable with continuing and getting this solved later, or?
Go break real quick. She went to go grab a drink. She'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I would prefer to keep going if I can, because I will not be able to host a session next week.
Oh, what's going on?
Doing some stuff with my family for my mom's birthday on 4th of July.
That makes sense.
Should be fun. Hopefully.
That's the plan.
Ugh. Next week's
What?
Tuesday session is going to take place right after my first day back at work.
Oof.
That's going to be a drudge.
Oh.
I thought you were on the banned list because you had asthma.
Well, yeah,
long
I don't
weekend.
mean physically back at work. I mean, I took vacation time, so I'm off all of next week.
Oh, okay.
I'm not working tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday or Monday following that.
That should be nice.
I hope so, but it's hard to know. Like, I know that I took 2 days off a couple of weeks ago, and they were more stressful than relaxing because I was thinking about all the work I wanted to get done but couldn't, even though I was literally still in the place where I normally do work. It caused me to relate very hard to a tweet I read that said it's not really working from home at this point, it's living at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. Well, not feel, but understand that.
So that was, one of those things where I was like, don't love that.
One of those moments of realization where you're just like, shit.
Indeed.
When you take vacation days, do you have to take them in groups, or or do you have the option of taking them one at a time?
I could take them one at a time, but I also am awarded vacation hours, really, so I could just take a half day if I wanted to.
I can also do whenever, really.
I'm going to quickly use Thresh while we wait for Nicole to return.
And I think that's the way I think would make me. I think it'd be feel better for me, because I remember from like being in school and all that, it's like if I took a day or a half day, it was fine, because when I got back, you know, I'd been out for like a day or half a day. But if I got longer, it's like when I got back, it's like I was in holiday mode.
Yeah.
So when I got back, it was like just super stressful and depressing. So it was just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not at work. I'm not at home anymore.
Yeah,
The first day back with catching up on everything is always
horrible.
Oh, day. First day back. Oh, I
Yeah.
wish.
Oh,
But I wish it. I don't know. I remember. What was it? I would have been about 14 or 15. I was in boarding school, and we had Easter off, which was like 2 weeks in whenever Easter was this year. So we had a nice 2 weeks away from being in boarding school, back at home. Went back again, and it was like the end of Easter till like the start of summer was it wasn't a terribly long space of time,
mhm.
which made it worse because it was like, oh, just like a month and a half. But it's like, I have to put up with this for a month and a half. It's like, if it was like 3 months, it'd be like, oh yeah, 3 months, that makes sense. But it was just so within reach. It just made it so much worse that that was a horrible month and a half. I think
Imagine.
I was miserable.
I'm gonna do a quick test here of a thing. Sam.
Yep.
If you look at the D&D Shenanigans list, or the D&D channels list, down at the bottom, do you see a new voice channel?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, does it have an X on it, or are you able to join it?
No, it's locked.
Okay, give me just 1 second. Alright, can you hear me and can you speak?
Yep. I can hear you. I assume I can speak. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay,
Okay,
so I
you
created a
gave
channel
a
that you
role
can see... Huh?
You gave a role to people who GM and gave them the ability to pull people into this room.
I haven't created a role to do that yet. Right now I'm the only one who can do that, but yes, I can move you into the room and you can speak while in here, and this will allow me to verbally tell players what's going on without giving the information to the rest of the party so that they can determine what they want to divulge.
Yeah.
Which I think will be
doing a lot of
typing.
typing.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
And it'll be better for, like, recordings and things, because then the audience will know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it just kind of kills a lot of birds with one stone. Okay, thank you for helping me test that.
No problem.
Hanging him. Oh, there he is. Never mind.
Might I ask if that had to do with the game?
No, that had to do with games. I created an area where I can have one-on-one conversations with players about information their character will have, so that we can do it verbally as opposed to in text, and then we can just go back to the room and continue role-playing.
Yep. That'll probably be a lot faster as opposed to the typey types we're used to. Whereas I must still do the typey types.
Okay. It seems to me that we should adjourn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to end stream.